What's up, Wolfpackers? It's your mama's favorite YouTube, the Wolfpack. Got Big Daddy Wolf here. State your name, buddy.
And I'm Big Baby Wolf.
Big Baby Wolf. You made that up on the fly, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, so we got a review for you guys today. Oh wait, we gotta show the merch. Check that out. What do you got? What are you rocking?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, okay. So today we got ourselves a review for you guys. We're gonna be reviewing two different Gambits. I've got Marvel Legends Gambit.
And I've got the Big Boy Marvel Select.
Alright, so there's a few rules that we're gonna abide by. 5 to be exact, so that it's an accurate and even. It's gonna be scale, appearance, pricing and availability, that's one thing there, articulation, and accessories. We gave 5 different ones, that way we don't end up in a tie. If you saw our Venom Marvel Legend versus Marvel Select, you'll know what it's all about. So real quick, let's do side art. What do we got for fan art? Bam. Pretty similar. This one's a little bit better. Channing Tatum was supposed to play Gambit in a movie that got canceled. I know some of you guys might know that. Top of the box. Nothing on that side. UPC.
Well, this is on the back.
Alright, show me.
UPC is on the back.
Okay, and then back art. And for my freaky guys and gals that are into UPC codes, there you go. Alright, stick around. We're gonna get into these bad boys. Follow us into the studio, won't you? We're gonna try to make a clear winner on this one. So, yep, stick around. We're gonna review the Cajun. Headed to the studio. If you were to back out, you know what's gonna happen to you. So stick around. Alright guys, we're back in the studio. I got the Wolfpack official safety knife, spring loaded for safety. We're gonna start off opening this bad boy. That just worked out terribly. It's got the protective screen, remove that. It comes with the accessories of one flaming card and one flaming hand. And then a bow staff. And this kind of works as an accessory as well. So here we've got his flaming card. He holds it in his hand. As he chucks it, it's a translucent pink. Energizes it, and then you guys remember the 90s show like I do. And then here we've seen something similar to this with the Captain America where he's throwing his shield. It's cool. It's different. They're kind of just biting the Marvel Select, which came out like a year and a half earlier. So a lot of this stuff is literally they're copying it piece for piece. But, you know, it's cool. If it hadn't come out before, I'd say this is cool. It's revolutionary. And here we have his metal staff. In the comics, it's metal and it retracts so he can tuck it and hide it. It's got these little cuts every maybe inch and a half, maybe an inch. Yeah, I'd say about 1.5 inches. The staff is about 6.5 inches long. If you guys wanted, you could make one out of welding rod. I know you guys saw my last video where we used some stuff like that as a prop. Welding rod would be a little heavier. This is really light. Alright, so we're back. We played with them a little bit. So his accessories, they work pretty good. You have to put it right in between the fingers. Make sure you already have them in the position, because once you start wiggling around, the card will drop off. The charged card will drop off. And then for his second accessories, the staff is a little bit loose. It can slide in and out. So, you know, make sure you get it where you want it. These are cool. It's actually one whole piece. and it's that translucent purple. So check out the coloring on your figure, see what it looks like. Now let's get into articulation. Cape aside, articulation is pretty good. Before we get into that though, I want to bring up Multiple Man from the Apocalypse Wave. It's the same exact trench coat. They reused it. The lower body is similar. The only thing that he has that is different is the knees and the shins, and then the chest plate is a little different, and the abs. It's not a 100% exact, but the trench coat is. It's still that same pliable rubber. Okay, let's get into his articulation. Got 360 on the head. Sorry about that, Gambit. 360 on the head. It's a little loose, but what I really like is how accurate to the comics his face is. Studio Light, help us out. And then the paint wash is really good. I was worried about that, about how it would look from the transition from black to flesh tone. It's not horrible. It could be better, but it could also be worse. And then his iconic hair coming out of the top. It's brown with the black wash. Then you got this metallic magenta. Comes with the ab crunch. It's similar to Magneto and to the Scarlet Witch from that new wave that just came out. Click on the review for us if you're into that. He's got, you can kick forward, kick back that much. And then double jointed knees. He's got calf rotation up and down, and then he's got the 360 swivel on the ankles. Double jointed, or single jointed elbows, sorry. Single jointed elbows. Now, this guy back here came out almost a year and a half before this one did. If I had opened him first, I would probably be biased and say that this one is better, but I opened this one. This one is pretty good in my mind. Let's review the select, and then we'll go from there. Stick around.
Alright, so let's get this guy open. This is gonna hurt my dad. I already know. We have the official Marvel licensed product. Here we have the Danger Room diorama piece. Here we have the figure and all of his accessories. With the figure finally out of his package, let's take a look at his accessories. His staff is the same size as the Legends staff, and the staff can only fit snugly in the right hand. The left hand, it's very loose, so it's not gonna fit. The cool thing about this accessory is that it's got a hand molded especially for this. It's got a mold right here so that when you take this hand, it slides right in, like this. And then on the back side, you have his thumb holding it in. The other accessory is just missing its hand mold. That's all that's different. Now for the diorama, it's our first diorama opened, so we're making a big deal about it. But it's really cool because it's got a lot of different shapes, so it looks unique. And he's got an ace deck in his hand that is being charged for him to throw. For Gambit's articulation, he's got side to side, that much down, that much up. He's got full 360 on the arm, bicep swivel, just a single joint on the elbow, and just a swivel. He's got a rocker, diaphragm, no crunch. He's got no side to side on the waist. He can kick out that much and kick back this much. He's got double. He's got. Did you say that's just a single joint on the knee? He's got no calf rotation, but he's got foot. He's got foot up and down, but there's no rocker. Now let's take a look at Gambit's appearance. His chest outfit has got a little bit of a dirty look to it, and his boots I'm really loving because it's got an Iron Man look to it. And then the kneecaps, I like those too. But the trench coat, that is the best part of this figure. It's got so much detail on it. He's got a belt, then he's even got arm straps right here. So I think it's a pretty good figure for details, but when you get a lot of details, you're giving up mobility. Let's get on with the comparison.
Alright, Wolfpackers, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the comparison. Select versus Legend. Right off the bat, unless you're Stevie Wonder, you can see that Select is a lot taller than Legends. Legends, we have him right at about 6.5. Select is right about, let's call that 7.5. Now, the true height of Gambit in the comics is about 6.2. So, scale goes to Legends. For appearance, oh boy, were we debating this one in the studio. Appearance goes to
Marvel Select.
Marvel Select just has way more details. You're going to pay about $10 more than you would for Legends. But the look, if you're just posing your figures, Marvel Select is the way to go. It's got so many details from the kneecaps, the shin guards, the dirty wash. And for this figure, oh my god, the trench coat is way, way better on Select. Articulation. Articulation goes to
Marvel Legends.
I mean, come on. Everyone knows no one beats Marvel Legends unless you're Toy Biz. It's got ab crunch. It's got waist swivel, 360 thigh rotation. The only thing that he's missing is probably a butterfly effect. And then the trench coat is way more pliable. You can mold it and give it a kind of comic book look without fear of ripping or tearing the plastic. With the Select, you have that wiggle, but it's a little bit more stiff. It's not as pliable. So we're gonna go with Marvel Legends on this one. When it comes to accessories, the winner is
Marvel Select.
I mean, no question. That diorama on the back, that right there can win it for you. They're similar accessories, but the accessories that come with Select are just way better. It's, the Marvel Legends has translucent plastic. Marvel Select almost looks like a pink glass. It's just a tighter, everything is just better done when it comes to Select. When it comes to pricing and availability, the winner goes to
Marvel Legends.
You can get just about anything you want on eBay. It's all about what you're willing to pay. Select Gambit, you're looking anywhere between $35 to $40. If you want to outbid someone, you're looking at maybe $50 to $80. With Marvel Legends Gambit, you're looking anywhere between $25 to $30. The deciding factor on this is that Gambit for Legends is a fairly new figure, and the wave is still readily available. So you can find him in the wild and pay $19.99 plus tax, or $22.99 plus tax if you're at, the major retailers that like to mark up. The one upside with the Marvel Select is that Marvel Select will re-release their figures at any given time. I bought this figure about 6 to 8 months ago, and you can't find him at comic book stores anymore, but give it another year and they may re-release this same figure. So it's all about being patient. With the Legends, if you don't buy now, you're going to be stuck paying secondary prices. All right, guys, we're out of the studio and back in the office. Unless you were scoring at home, we're gonna give you the winning results. So, well, big big baby wolf. What was the score? How do we end up?
For scale went to Marvel Legends.
Yeah, scale's not a really big issue if you're doing like some of the bigger figures like a Juggernaut, Colossus, a Hulk. By all means, go select. But if you're matching them up with guys, with X-Men size figures, then it's gonna, you can't put Wolverine next to a 7 foot Gambit. It won't size up right.
Appearance went to Marvel Select.
Yep, there's no beating the selects. I mean, the attention to detail with what they do is far superior than. So $30, $20, but with those extra $10, you get a whole lot more bang for your buck as far as appearance goes.
Pricing and availability went to Marvel Legends.
Yeah, this one was the deciding factor. It can go either way. This wave is new right now. You can find this guy at Walgreens, at Target, at Walmart, Amazon, eBay. This guy is a little harder to find. You won't find him in very many spots.
Articulation went to Marvel Legends.
There's hands down, you can't beat, unless you're going, Amazing Yamaguchi or, Hot Toys. You're not going to beat Marvel Legends in articulation.
Unless you're Toy Biz.
Yeah, unless you're Toy Biz. This guy sucks. This is one of the only poses I can put him in without him tipping over. You need to have him with a stand or gripping something or doing something so that he's not falling over. His legs, his lower half is just useless. That's, I know some of you ladies probably don't want to hear that about Gambit, but it's true.
Accessories goes to Marvel Select.
Yep, tons of accessories. They loaded up and they're good quality. I mean, just look at the cards. We got them side by side, right? And it's a way better shot than you got. This is the Marvel Select charged up card, right? You actually see the ace on it. This is the Marvel Legends charged up card. It's just a translucent. There's nothing to it. So yeah, without a doubt, better accessories on Select, and that goes for any fig, not just this one in particular. Select will always have better accessories.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Back to the studio. Deuces.
That's going to wrap it up for the review and comparison of these two figures. If you liked what you saw here, give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to share it with a friend. Deuces.